Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, let's do the tomorrow's Catch-22 event stories for Caleb. For Caleb only. Where is it? I remember it should be around here somewhere because it was pretty early. It was my first multi-banner after all. Alright. Ah, found it. Alright. Oh god, my hair is a mess. Alright, let's do it! Tomorrow's Catch-22 event story. Savage Overture. Caleb route. Hopefully I don't forget where I do it. Let me just take this off first so that I know which one I did. The Punished. Special Advisor. Right. Let's go. As the door to the interrogation room closes, sounds from the outside world are silenced. Good evening, Mr. Councilman. The soft clink of chains disturbs the quietness as Caleb lifts his head. His gaze meets mine. What did I just say? His gaze meets mine. Oh, my English. This famous councilman of the Northern District maintains his composure even when he's restrained to a chair. And when he sees me, I think I need to really compose myself first too, because like my brain is in scramble. And when he sees me, a faint smile appears on his face. I guess you're settling in quite nicely.
It's an interesting experience, I'll give it that.
Oh, my hair. I take a seat at the table, open the file before me, and read the charges against him out loud. Allegedly, Councilman Caleb from the Northern District is suspected of bribing LCBI officials. He intends to interfere with the LCBI standard protocols. As such, an arrest warrant and investigation have been conducted. How will you respond to these charges? Instead of answering my question, he crosses his legs and shifts into a more comfortable position. With unhurried composure, he looks at me.
Before I answer your question, Miss Enforcer, I have a personal conundrum that must be addressed. I hope you can help me clarify the situation.
Go on.
As far as I'm aware, the LCBI needs to undergo a rather complex process to obtain an arrest warrant for a councilman. I'm curious. I wonder who would use such a method. All for the sake of detaining me, no less.
Even though it's presented as an inquiry, his gaze is fixated on me. He already knows the answer. I lower my voice and lean in toward his ears. If you knew it was me, then why did you willingly comply?
Did it ever occur to you that I complied because I knew it was you?
Oh god. Just give me a second. My hair is like doing the thing. What happened to my hair? Oh my god. Kinda bad, but good enough. So, Caleb, how will you respond to these charges? Caleb doesn't say a word as he meets my gaze again. Then he sighs, as if he's finally conceding.
You accuse me of bribery. Are you referring to the evening of the day before yesterday? A certain enforcer invited me to visit her home for a private discussion.
Well, Mr. Caleb, you will be detained on suspicion of obstructing the LCBI. Once the formalities are complete, I can't hold myself back anymore. I reach for the wall and switch off the listening device. This is an interrogation room, not your living room. You could at least try to hide our relationship, Mr. Councilman.
So, your goal was to actually lock me up?
As I should have done a long time ago, man. At least you're safe here. The fact that Caleb is an SSS class predator is a secret only known to him and me. Recently, Caleb attended a banquet, and someone deliberately released a large amount of frenzy enhancer spray to cause chaos. Although the incident was quickly contained, reports accusing Caleb of being a predator flooded the internet. Whoever the mastermind is has been planning this for a while. They're trying to create a scandal and force you out of office. Regardless of their plans, they can't touch you while you're under the LCBI protection. For now, at least.
In other words, you'll keep me here until the public outcry dies down.
Do you have a problem with that?
Not really. I'll just treat this as a vacation that I don't often get. Besides, our lovely enforcer wouldn't have the heart to leave me all by myself, right?
I pretend I didn't see the mischievous glint in his eyes and clear my throat. Given your unique position, it wouldn't be appropriate for you to remain within the LCBI building indefinitely. I slide a document across the table for Caleb to see. I touch a control panel, and the restraints around Caleb's body instantly clatter to the ground. Shortly after your identity was exposed, there was a series of predator attacks across the Northern District. The traces of frenzy enhancer were found at those crime scenes, matched the frenzy enhancer spray from the banquet. Our investigation revealed that all these frenzied predators were spotted near an abandoned building in the Southern District at some point. Considering how you lived in both the Northern District and Southern District, I made a request on your behalf. You'll be acting as a special consultant. You'll be assisting me with this investigation. However, you must remain within my line of sight at all times for this assignment. You can't leave without my approval either. Worried he might not cooperate, I quickly add to my statement. You already pleaded guilty. You don't have the option to refuse.
I could never say no to your requests anyway.
Alright. Then let's proceed to chapter 1. It's this one, right? Let's go. After discussing our options, Caleb and I decide to investigate the abandoned building. We climb the steps of the facility only to find our path blocked by a locked iron gate at the entrance. That's weird. This place has been abandoned for years. Why would someone go out of their way to block the entrance?
There's not a speck of dust on the lock. Someone's been here recently. Looks like we're on the right track.
We hit a dead end though. Do you have any bright ideas, my special consultant? I poke Caleb and encourage him to come up with a plan. Caleb gently pats my outstretched hand before turning his attention to our surroundings.
You throw your weight around the moment we're out of the LCBI's jurisdiction, huh? You're a smart cookie, Miss Enforcer.
Since I have you in the palm of my hand, I should make the most out of this opportunity.
Ah, so it's like that. I see.
Suddenly, Caleb leans in close. His face is very close to mine. What are you? Under his amused gaze, I hold my breath. My heart starts racing before I know it.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Caleb, you... Before I can finish, he gently pinches my nose. Don't do that. Still smiling, Caleb pulls his hand back.
I haven't seen your nose get scrunched up like that before. My curiosity got the best of me. Whoops.
You're gonna ruin my makeup. We're done playing around. Thanks to Caleb's suggestion, we make our way around the side of the building. In an unassuming corner, I spot a small, easily overlooked window. I stand on my tiptoes and try to gauge the distance between me and it. We need to find something to stand on first. Caleb, we should... Caleb? I turn around, but Caleb has vanished without a trace. I look up toward the source of the sound and see Caleb is leaning out the window. With his chin propped up on his hand, he mischievously smiles at me.
Need a lift?
How did you even get up there?
What? We haven't seen each other in forever, so you forgot what I'm capable of? Are you ready? I'll bring you up now.
Caleb makes a slight gesture with his hand. In the blink of an eye, I'm floating in midair.
Give me your hand.
With the window close to me, I lift my foot. I'm ready to climb over the flame. The frame. English. Frame. What is... I'm ready to climb over the frame. Sheesh. I can't do it myself. Yet I soon find myself suddenly drifting away from the window. Caleb, how old do you think you are?
I'm pretty sure I'm old enough to sweep you off your feet, Pipsqueak.
Evil man. Huh? I nimbly climb through the window. With Caleb's steady hand supporting me, I smoothly land inside the building's corridor. Desolation unfolds before us, with overturned office chairs, paper strewn across the floor, and withered potted plants. I need to lock in. And withered potted plants. Huh. Caleb and I are in what appears to be a medication room, complete with clutter of dirty vials. We comb through the mess. Hopefully something was left behind so we can use it as a clue.
Usage report, anti-laughter capsules.
Laughter what? Standing before an old rust-covered filing cabinet, Caleb plucks a dusty folder from the depths of a drawer. Intrigued, I take a closer look. Treatment for uncontrollable fits of laughter or episodes of inappropriate mirth in solitude. Directions: take orally with water. 1 dose reduces laughter, 2 doses completely suppress it. The report we read said this place used to be a secret research facility owned by Ever. I guess finding something like this is to be expected? But it was shut down decades ago because of an incident from, if I'm not mistaken, I accessed the LCBI's database on my device, a lookup information related to the company.
It was closed down after the authorities discovered the illegal experiments in non-compliant drug manufacturing.
How do you know that?
I was the one who approved the proposal for its assets to be seized.
Oh. It seems Ever was particularly interested in this company. They even sent people to contact Caleb privately. It was probably an attempt to illegally influence him via unofficial channels. Judging by the state of this place, you must have resisted their advances. Well done! I straighten my posture and give him a thumbs up.
Or they didn't know which buttons to push.
Caleb seems unperturbed by... I swear, my English is escaping me. Caleb seems unperturbed by our conversation. He pulls out an old, worn mechanical box from under the workbench and carefully examines it. I suspect there are the people who leaked your status as a predator.
The chances of that being the case have definitely increased.
Caleb pulls out a slightly chipped vial from what? Oh god, why is the lighting? Caleb pulls out a slightly chipped vial from the box. I approach him, but a familiar scent hits my nose before I'm even near him. This smells like the frenzy enhancer we found at the last place we investigated. Caleb and I exchange looks. It seems Ever has dark secrets. Alright, let's go to here. The second chapter. We brought the frenzy enhancer vial back to the HQ for analysis. It didn't take long for me to get the report. I haul a pile of equipment up to the top floor of the watchtower. It's time to plan my next move with Caleb. Caleb, open the door! The watchtower stands at the tallest structure in the southern district. It's also where Caleb and I spent our childhood together. Since Caleb's current residence isn't safe right now, this place has once again become our sanctuary. I hear footsteps from the inside of the room. The door swings open to reveal Caleb wearing a I hear footsteps from inside the room. The door swings open to reveal Caleb wearing comfortable loungewear. Caleb. I swear, am I illiterate all of a sudden? Oh god. Caleb relieves me of my equipment and steps aside. He ushers me into the room.
I'm guessing you dug up some leads. What did you find?
Someone's been releasing large quantities of frenzy enhancer into the Southern District black market. As I speak, I sit on a sofa and spread out everything I brought. The LCBI can't exactly waltz right in, so we haven't been able to identify the I swear, I'm losing my mind. The LCBI can't exactly waltz right in, so we haven't been able to identify the seller. Caleb approaches me with a plate of freshly washed strawberries. He notices how the table is covered with the materials I laid out. With a resigned smile, he has no choice but to sit next to me. He's still holding the plate.
You're going undercover to continue your investigation in the black market, then?
I applaud his deduction. Caleb, you know me so well.
You're too kind. But on a more serious note, you're not actually gonna bring all this stuff with you, right?
Caleb sweeps over the equipment before zeroing on a roll of duct tape. He picks it up and raises an eyebrow as he looks at me.
So, how exactly did you plan to use this?
If we catch someone, we can interrogate them on the spot. Then again, I turn to Caleb. When handling difficult people is involved, you're more experienced with this than I am, Mr. Castleman.
Well, I'd say my field of expertise is in negotiations rather than interrogations.
My curiosity is piqued. Will you share some of your negotiation tips with me?
Do you actually want to learn a thing or two?
I nod, smiling. He pats the spot next to him on the sofa, and I scoot closer. Caleb places the plate of strawberries on my lap. He gestures for me to snack while we talk.
Let's see. For most people, you need to build trust first. They gotta feel comfortable enough to open up. For more difficult cases, you might have to up the ante and steer the conversation. The easiest way to get the truth out of someone involves guiding them into a situation that's already in your favor.
I absent-mindedly pick up a strawberry and bite into it. I'm still confused. Can you give me an example? Instead of explicitly answering my question, Caleb taps the plate in my hand.
Before that, Why don't we discuss the strawberries you've been stealing?
Stealing? You're the one who... I trail off. Caleb never said I could eat the strawberries. He just used gestures and subtle cues to guide me into doing it.
Do you understand how it works now? You guide someone into a misunderstanding so they make a mistake. It'll be a situation you planned ahead of time. After that, you need to question them. When confronted, most people will try to defend themselves. Under these circumstances, even a nudge can make them tell the truth.
Caleb looks at me with a faint smile. So that's how it works.
However,
Caleb's tone shifts, and mischief creeps into his voice.
sometimes an obvious trap is a cover for your real objective.
When I give him a puzzled look, the corners of his mouth curl into a grin.
For instance, these strawberries will go bad in a few days. I needed someone to help me finish them.
You're so evil! Ah! You're blatantly? English! Ah! Oh, the only trap here is English. Oh my god. You're blatantly deceiving an enforcer. Just so you know, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Caleb chuckles at my false indignation. He stands up.
Alrighty then. Caleb's class is dismissed.
He's caught off guard when I pull him back. He falls under the sofa and I place my hands on either side of his head. I lean down. I have a trick up my sleeve too. I hold a strawberry at his lips. This is how I get people to be my accomplice. Caleb's eyes slightly widen. He's surprised by my counterattack. I press a strawberry against his lip. I press the strawberry against his lips, and a trail of pink juice trickles down. At that moment, I become aware of the warm, racing heartbeat near my hand. It dawns on me belatedly that we're so close. Our breaths are mingling. I try to pull back, but he grasps my wrist. Caleb slightly turns his head and bites a strawberry.
Now, we're accomplices.
Right. That strawberry scene was kind of burned into my mind because I remember it. I kind of do not remember the rest of what happened during the event, to be honest. Okay, the next one would be double crossing accomplished. Let's go. Pardon my English, by the way. My English is escaping me. I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or what. I mean, my English has always been bad. It's just getting worse by the minute. I thought tracking down the suspect who sold the frenzy enhancer would be challenging. To my surprise, Caleb revealed that he already knew the suspect's whereabouts before we entered the black market. I thought you stayed in the watchtower. Where did you get this intel from? Caleb and I are posing as customers in front of a black market stall. We're keeping an eye on the rundown pharmacy across the street.
There are plenty of ways to gather intel on someone. And sure, I might not be able to show my face in public, but that doesn't mean I'm cut off from the world.
Turning his head slightly to the side, Caleb lowers his voice as he speaks. If you even need a job, come to the LCBI. We could use someone with your talents.
Does that mean you'll be looking out for me from now on?
Heads up, our target is within our line of sight. Across the street, the elusive drug dealer mentioned in our intel reports has made his appearance. There are too many people here. We need to find a way to get him into a more secluded area. I'm about to discuss our strategy when Caleb raises his hand. The man is yanked into a nearby dark alley, as if an invisible force pulled him there. Oh.
Didn't you need to ask that guy a few questions? Why are you just standing there?
You're right. Right. After interrogation, we learned that this duck... Duck? Oh, I think I'm really hungry. I want some roasted ducks. After interrogation, we learned that this drug dealer is not a true mastermind. He's merely hired by someone else. His job is to receive the goods and deliver the frenzy enhancer to specific locations so they can be sold. He knows nothing else. Caleb, you did well as a baddie. You're menacing. We didn't even get to use any of our interrogation tools, but he still told us everything. As we walk up the alley, I can't help but marvel at how Caleb was a villain to another villain.
You're pretty good at intimidation yourself. Doesn't that mean you're my partner in crime?
Caleb quirks an eyebrow and leans in. He pretends to scrutinize me.
But you weren't scared as far as I'm aware. In fact, you seemed to be enjoying yourself as you played along.
His warm breath gently stirs the hair near my forehead. Oh, the hair near my forehead, that is like fucking up again. Hold up. Alrighty. I did it for the intel. Besides, noticing my quickened heartbeat, I gently push him away. I hope it doesn't reveal how flustered I am. I'm not eager to be your partner in crime. Alright. The next one is the last one actually. That's quick. No, the next one is not the last one, it's the one before the last one. My brain. Return to the building at dark night. Something. At midnight, Caleb and I once again sneak into the abandoned building. According to the drug dealer, Ever is scheduled to meet him here for a business transaction tonight. Caleb and I decided to arrive at the location and set up a stakeout. Ding ding ding! We've arrived at our destination. Passengers may now disembark. Since Caleb is carrying me on his back, I tap his arm. It's time to put me down. Caleb can't help but chuckle.
You're getting better at utilizing my ability. It's like second nature to you now.
It's not my fault, it's so useful. It's hard not to borrow it. I expected him to tease me, but to my surprise, Caleb nods with an exaggerated seriousness.
In that case, I should thank myself.
When I give him a puzzled look, the corners of his mouth curl into a grin.
There's another reason for a certain busy enforcer to think about me.
I know he's messing around, yet I sense sincerity behind his words. You're a scuba, Caleb. Even if I didn't have the reason, I could never forget you. Caleb pauses for a moment, then I hear his soft laugh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad the hallway is pitch black. He can't see the heat rising to my face and ears. The business transaction will take place in a laboratory at the end of the hallway. I scan my surroundings and memorize the layout. We don't know how many people they'll bring. Let's assess the situation once they arrive and go from there. Hazy moonlight streams in through the lab's broken windows. An ethereal glow is cast on the room. As I pass by a glass chamber meant for observation, I stop in my tracks.
What is it?
Caleb follows my gaze and he sees our reflection in the glass. Two figures are almost leaning on each other. I can't help but move closer to Caleb. I use my hand to compare our heights. The height difference wasn't that big when we were kids. I guess we changed quite a bit since we went our separate way.
Really? I feel like we're still the same.
Caleb tilts his head to the side.
Aren't you still the girl who always looks for me when she wants to reach higher ground?
Come on,
I wonder, who was it that always loved to climb to the top of the watchtower again? It was so she could watch the sunset as a kid, but she couldn't do it herself. She had to ask me for help. And then...
I try to cover his mouth in an attempt to stop him from talking about my embarrassing moments, but Caleb catches my wrist.
Are you trying to destroy the evidence?
Before I can protest, Caleb hugs me. Why did he? His familiar scent envelops me. Before I can ask him what he's doing, Caleb's voice caresses my ear.
Shh. We have company.
Caleb brings me to a dark corner of the room. We hide behind a filing cabinet. Three figures appear at the far end of the corridor. Caleb and I exchange glances and understand what he wants to I swear. Caleb and I exchange glances and I understand what the fuck. Caleb and I exchange glances and understand what we want to convey. Once the figures are inside the laboratory, Caleb raises his hand. The door slams shut behind them. Yeah, the last one is the last one. Let's go. The last one. He is more awesome. Our interrogation revealed that these drug dealers were following Ever's orders. They flooded the black market with potency enhancers. Their true objective was to incite chaos and panic, when they would exploit the situation or take control of the city. And as we suspected, the info about Caleb being an SSS-class predator was also leaked by Ever. After we returned, Caleb and I went back to work. It took several months for everything to calm down. Waiting for Caleb to clock out, I sit on a bench near the flower beds of City Hall.
My best friend is cooler.
Nuh-uh, my best friend is cooler.
My best friend is brave enough to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. He can do it by himself, too.
My best friend is brave enough to eat cockroaches.
I fucking forgot about this shit. I think I erased it from my brain because I was scared. It was terrified. Why would you do that?
Well, my best friend eats more cockroaches than yours. He can eat 20 in one go.
I wanna puke. I wanna throw up. No. The two children, who are arguing non-stop in front of me, turn to look at me.
Miss, whose best friend do you think is the coolest?
None of the one that eat cockroaches. What the fuck? You're asking me? I look up from my device. The screen shows the latest update about a recent investigation into Ever. Wearing a crisp uniform, Caleb stands at the podium to address the public. The political party he leads is drafting several policies to prevent and reduce predator attacks on civilians. Everything seems to be moving in a positive direction. Before I can finish my sentence, I notice a familiar figure walking out the What is happening to me? Before I can finish my sentence, I notice a familiar figure walking out of the building. Caleb spots me immediately. Despite looking somewhat surprised, he makes his way through the crowd. He stops in front of me.
It's freezing. Why did you come all this way to see me?
You always pick me up. Am I not allowed to do the same thing? He takes my cold hands and does his best to warm them.
It's all I could ever ask for. What were you talking about with these kids?
Oh, we're
deciding whose best friend is the coolest.
Caleb turns to look at me.
What do you think?
I'm not sure, but it's definitely not mine.
Really? What makes you say that?
He's either playing hide and seek or playing pretend. He keeps secrets from me, and I pretend to be annoyed, and he gently flicks my forehead. I cover my forehead. I'm ready to complain, but I'm stunned by Caleb's gaze. It twinkles with mirth.
You're so young, but you already have a list of grudges. Okay, let's go home. We'll address these grievances one by one, and I won't try to defend myself. Promise.
I grab the hand he used to flick my forehead and playfully stuff it into my jacket pocket. I'll temporarily confiscate the weapon used in your attack then. The holiday is approaching and the trees lining the street are already adorned with heart-shaped colored lights. Having just finished a dangerous assignment, I'm confronted with this peaceful scenery. The light snowfall had stopped, and we suddenly agreed not to drive home. Instead, we walk around, aimlessly along the main street. Our unspoken rapport guides our steps. Caleb's palm is warm. I wish we could always hold hands and walk like this forever. Do you remember my favorite game from when I was little? Despite my random question, Caleb seems to understand what I'm trying to say.
Are you talking about how I used my ability to play with the leaves in autumn? I'd make a shower of leaves just for you.
Back then, the Southern District were actually dangerous and derelict, but Caleb was always there by my side, so I fondly recall those memories. It was easy to be happy when we were kids. Eating candy, watching the sunset, or even playing with a pile of leaves. Just about anything could bring joy. As I reminisce, I can't help but laugh. Come to think of it, all the things that ever made me happy were connected to you somehow.
And now?
He stops in his tracks and turns to face me.
Does the Caleb standing before you still bring you the same joy as before?
The golden hues of the setting sun reflect in his eyes. They highlight tenderness in his gaze. And not without any hesitation. What about you, Caleb?
For me,
A gust of wind sweeps past us. In the glow of the setting sun, silver frost falls from the branches to create a shower of glittering light. At this moment, it feels like there's no safer place in the world than right here between us. Caleb looks at our shadows, leaning against each other.
what makes me happy has never changed.
Embraced by a warm, sweet feeling, my heart melts like a marshmallow. I smile. As night quietly falls, the colorful street lights come to life. Their radiance is seemingly endless, as if they're illuminating the boundless path ahead. It was so good. I love it. Man, why? I mean, sorry about like the scrambling brain of how I read English today though. Oh god, I think I'm hungry. I read marshmallows and I was like, I need that. Holy shit, I'm so hungry. Yeah, sorry about the brain scrambling breathing. I tried. It was so cute though. Like I really miss this banner. Like it was a good banner, despite the trailer that kinda gave me May the power of Christ compel you. I don't know. Like that was my initial thought when I saw the trailer because I didn't like it. I was like, this shit is goofy. What is it? Fucking 2020 TikTok is this? But it was actually a good banner. I like the dynamic. I like the setting and stuff. I would say the event story is kinda. The plot is kinda. Where is the plot? I mean, it's very thin. In my opinion, but I understand it. It's just like event stories. It's not the main course. The main course is actually like the cards, right? And I think the cards are good. I say that I actually just played 2 cards, just Caleb's and Sane's, because Sane cut my pros, as he does. They're good in my opinion. There's a bit of like some of the world building stuff that I was like, this is a bit shallow, but it's fine. You know what? It's just like an AU that they use like once and then never will probably never visit again. So I understand like if it's not gonna be like super perfect, pristine or anything. I still like it. Listen, I do hope that like someday they might like revisit this AU again because like it's such a shame that they would just like never touch on this again. But it's a standalone thing. I feel like it's fine as it is. Like they don't need to make sequels or anything. I don't think it'll make it anyway, but like it doesn't need a sequel to make it a complete experience, I guess. Still like it. It's still a good one. Alright, now that we're done with that, I can end the stream because I'm really hungry. I'm sorry. By the way, I forgot to claim this. wait. Hold up, let me do this before I go, alright? Maybe I'll get the purple one. Bada bing, bada boom. Is it raining outside? Huh. Let me just... Not this. Just give me uno momento, alright? And then I'll end the stream. Why did I not do this after I end the stream? Oh my god, I'm dumb. Why did I do this? Ah! Do I... No. No. Hold up. Not great. Oh, hey, come on. Alright. Done! Do I wanna do a call before I go? Or am I too hungry for this? I don't think I got any new call, right? Night date was like quite some times ago. Did I do GeForce before? I don't think I did GeForce on stream before. Let's do it.
I'm almost at the front of the line at this stall that's selling street food. Do you want anything? I just sent a few pics of the menu.
Hey, everything looks so good. Let's get one of each.
You just got off a roller coaster and you're already this hungry? Is a roller coaster your new appetite enhancer? You looked wobbly too. Do you feel better now? I'll be back with the food soon.
You must have imagined it. I'm not dizzy. That roller coaster was really slow. It wasn't even exciting.
Are you sure this isn't you trying to save your dignity?
Nope. Don't underestimate a Deepspace hunter's physical abilities.
Okay, Lincoln's distinguished deep space hunter. Have you decided which ride you'd like to try next after resting? The giant pendulum ride over there looks interesting. It's fast and has wide swings.
It might be a little too soon for that.
I'm just taking a hunter's physical capabilities into consideration. Are you getting cold feet?
I'm not. It's just... if you get on the most exciting rides first, everything else will seem boring in comparison.
Then we can work our way up. We'll save the pendulum ride for last.
Okay, fine. I am a little nervous about it. Do you have any tips for dealing with these thrilling rides? Your training must have been more intense, right?
Well, I have one piece of advice. You can try... First, you need to tense your muscles. Then, take a deep breath and exhale. Repeat it every 3 to 5 seconds. This technique is what we used for handling G-forces when we were flying. It should be more than enough for these rides.
Ah, you talked about G-forces before. It must take a toll on your body.
Intense G-forces only last around 10 seconds during flight. I'm used to it.
Even 10 seconds is a lot. Some people can't ride roller coasters without getting sick.
If it was tough, that's all in the past now. Besides, I have my own special technique for handling G-forces. Works like a charm.
So you've been holding out on me?
It's classified information.
Since when did we keep secrets from each other? Ah, tell me, or else I'll unleash a super scary cilantro on you.
Okay. I surrender. I usually tell myself that I'm riding a roller coaster with you. When I imagine you sitting next to me, I know I have to set an example. And all my fear disappears. Just like that.
You don't need to set an example when you're with me. And you don't have to hold back your emotions either. Aren't roller coasters used for letting it all out?
So, you brought me here to help me de-stress?
Yep, I figured you must be exhausted from all the daily confrontations on the fleet. I don't think it worked though. You didn't really react to being on a roller coaster.
Who says it's not working? I'm having a great time. Besides, these rides aren't what help me relax.
It was so cute. Actually, I think I did this call on stream before because I remember saying that like it's kinda sad that he was like, yeah, it's all in the past now because like he's no longer a pilot. The pilot, being a pilot was actually like his dream, right? But like he's no longer a pilot because of the whole explosion and then First Space Fleet. The music is so upbeat, so good, I guess. Okay, I am gonna end the stream now. I'm super hungry, like I'm crazy amount of hungry. So I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna have dinner, and I'll see you guys next time, somewhere, when I have time to stream. Listen, there is no new Caleb content. I'm so sad. I was kind of expecting a multi-banner, but at the same time, I kind of realized it's not gonna be a multi-banner. It's probably gonna be a solo or something. And then we just got Oracle of Scam reruns instead. Is anyone happy about the Oracle of Scam rerun? Like, let's be real. I don't know, man. Fine, whatever. Fine. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to do the journals for 100 days so that you can go claim this stamp. So cute. Look at this. And then it would trigger like an interaction in the moments page. And there is also the wind chime. Oh, let's end off with the wind chime, right? The echo something wind chime, wind echo chimes. I can't remember what it's called, but it's this thingy. Like if you claimed it from the wedding banner and you displayed it, now you can listen to the message from him. I'll let this play and then I'll immediately end. Alright?
Home is the sum of many firsts for me. The first person who found me and made me accompany her. The first person to enter my world. The countless versions of you are like building blocks, and each one is in a different shape. They're stacked together to form a home I always want to return to. By the time you get this message, you've probably collected a few more blocks. I look forward to seeing what our home will be like in 100 days or 100 years from now.